It's a Matt and Maggie movie review, part 2, number 2 for us going to films. This time we're going to go see Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This is an IMAX movie. It is the 6th installment of the Harry Potter movies, and as you can see, my sister Maggie. Maggie, have you seen the 5 previous movies?
Yes.
Did you like the 5 previous movies?
Yeah, they're very exciting and the most unpredictable movies I've ever seen.
Now, here's my question to you. Tell everyone how old you are.
10?
Because the KXNO audience has no idea that I have a sister who's 10 years old. How old were you when we saw the first one of these? Because do you see them on DVD, obviously? Because you haven't seen them all in the theaters, right?
No.
Okay. So you kind of caught up on them, right?
Yeah, when I was 6.
When you were 6, you caught up on them. Okay. So did you understand the progression of this storyline?
Not really.
Yeah. You don't need to give her symbols there, Mom, by the way.
Yeah.
My mother's behind the camera telling my sister what to say. Because it is one of those series where there's books, and when there's a book, oftentimes it gets kind of complicated for people. It's a different type of storyline when a book goes to a movie. So you have not read these books, right? You've seen movies, not the books, right?
No, my brother read me like a chapter. But...
Okay, so you primarily have learned the storyline through watching the movies.
Yeah.
Okay, I have too. So we're going to go see Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince IMAX in 3D and come back and give you our review. The KXNO Matt and Maggie movie review in the post, as we're back now from seeing Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince in IMAX and in 3D. We'll start with the IMAX because I think that is the way to see that film. It was a lot of fun to watch the 3D. The first 12 minutes of the film actually is completely in 3D, and then it shifts. I could tell you to take the glasses off. But for the first 12 minutes, including the movie previews, Maggie, what'd you think?
It was pretty awesome. The cartoon previews were probably the best 3D part.
Definitely. It was fun to watch, and there's a movie coming out that Jim Carrey actually is the voice of, A Christmas Story. Thank you, Christmas Carol, excuse me, she's correcting me. Walt Disney, which is going to be, I think, a huge, huge blockbuster hit. That was probably the most fun I had with the 3D glasses on. So It seems like those films fit better 3D-wise than actually the movie itself did. Because it was a little bit... I mean, I wasn't wowed the way that I was wowed with the previews, which is kind of the point, I guess. But to the movie, I haven't read the books. I've seen all of the films so far. But I often feel like there's a big hole in some of the storylines. Like there's more to that story than I'm actually getting because I didn't read the book. You have not read the books. Do you agree with that?
Yes. There's also a lot of parts that all the people who read the books told me, oh, they missed this part and they missed this part. I didn't really, pick up on that, but I was definitely lost sometimes in the storyline.
It was incredibly long. And for those people who are parents and brothers like I am, but taking your siblings to this film, you better cross off 3.5 hours of your day to go to this thing. It was really, really long. Did you like the fact that it was that long? You sat there quiet the whole time. I was ready for you and your friend Emma, who came with us, for you to say, let's go, because it was so long. But did you find it to be too long, or did you think it was long enough?
It was long, but it was such a great movie, and it was the most unpredictable movie, I think, ever.
Wow, that's a pretty big statement. Most unpredictable movie ever. So, we give it a ranking between 1 to 4 stars. We each tell you what we think. I do it from the adult side of things. Maggie will tell you from the kid side of things. From the adult side of things, this thing gets 2.5 stars due to the length of it. It was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie. The IMAX version was really neat, but the 3-hour film made it really long to sit through. And if you don't love the storyline, it does drag at certain points. But that's typical of, I think, a lot of the Harry Potter books, or Harry Potter movies that are adapted from the book, because they're trying to fit in so much information. From the kid side of things?
Well, there are certain parts that were like, wow, that was so cool, and certain parts that were like, that could have been better. I would give it a 3.
3 out of 4 stars. Is that a recommendation that you say, yes, kids my age would like it, or kind of a so-so?
I think most of them would like it, yeah.
All right, I give it 2.5. Maggie gives it 3 stars. That's our review for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.